This is episode 2 of I Ship It. This one was requested by Alex Jareth, who you saw in the photo shoot video. I'll put a link right here and in the description. And surprisingly, it's Sailor Moon related. The first few ships are Sailor Moon related. Just coincidentally, if you would really want to avoid that, I would suggest picking a lower number. And for those who are new, I'll explain how the episodes work at the end of the video. So today I'm going to talk about something that is more related to the live action series rather than any of the other Sailor Moon versions, and that is the relationship of Queen Beryl and Jadeite. Now, this is very much spoiler related as well. So if you haven't seen the live action and it's on your to watch list, I would just caution you, there is a very big spoiler that happens that really cements the relationship. So just you're forewarned, and if you would like to be surprised, just put this as a watch later video. Go watch Sailor Moon live action, it's very awesome. And then come back and you can see if you agree or disagree with me. Now, it's complicated, and I know that I'll probably get some debates for saying that I ship Queen Beryl and Jadeite together, because aside from the 1990s animation, Queen Beryl is said to have brainwashed all of the generals, and I'll be using English names because I don't want to offend anyone with my mispronunciation of the Japanese word, so I will continue to use the English incarnations. So Jadeite, along with Zoisite, Kunzite, and Nephrite, are supposed to be with the Earth Prince Mamoru, and supposed to be his generals, but due to something, they are put under the influence and the spell of Queen Beryl. Now, the fact that they're under a spell, and in the live action they're under the spell so that they adore Queen Beryl, is very much a gray area, and I'll explain why I believe it's a gray area and not completely black as we go on. But I think the first part that really makes it that I ship them so much is the fact that in every single carnation that has a staggering of meeting the generals, Jadeite is always first. Now, it could be said he's first because he is the one who has the smallest plan. His is just to go grab energy from the populace, or that he's the youngest, as you can see in the live action. For someone who is wanting to be adored, to be loved as a queen would be, why wouldn't you have multiple people to adore you at one time? Why would you just start with one, see how that works, and then add another? So I think there is something to be said about how dedicated Jadeite is to Queen Beryl. And that dedication continues as the others begin to grab their memories, as they begin to know that Queen Beryl isn't who they're actually supposed to follow. In the live action, you see Jadeite fight this. He is very confused. He is very lost. He knows that this is incorrect, but he knows no better. He wants to love Queen Beryl. When he remembers Prince Mamoru of the past standing up for him, because they're all friends, but stands up for him in the arm wrestling between him and Nephrite, he is physically hurt. He's physically confused what to do, and yet he still follows Beryl. Again, this is that gray area because he's also still under her whim. but it's a gray area because he wants to follow her, but he knows that it's wrong. When Nephrite is killed, when he's forced to kill himself, he can't handle it. He doesn't know what he's supposed to do then. She has murdered his friend, but she's the woman he loves. So what is he supposed to do? This gray area becomes smaller or bigger, it depends on your personal point of view, at the finale of the live action. Now, I'm not talking about the special act, because that's 4 years after this. I'm talking about the final episode, where they have the grand fight at the Dark Kingdom. Beryl then takes the brain control, or takes her power from Jadeite, and he still bows before her. He tells her straight out that she is the one he has chosen, and he has made that bed long ago.
Beryl 様、ダークキングダムが崩れます。
逃げたければ逃げればよ。わらわはこの城から離れぬ。
では私も。
もうよい。女王様遊びは終わりだ。何をしておる？術は解いたはず。
私はベリル様を主と決めております。
何？
絶対におそばを離れません。
お前は愚か者だな。
はっ。
Why I ship them. Jadeite, he is very young. Even the actor was much younger than any of the other male actors. He was about as young as the scouts were, which, keep in frame of mind, Mercury was 14 when she did this. Hamatsusaki, or Rikaizumi as she's now known, was 14 when she did this. So he was very young, and he has that childlike innocence, and yet he still was mature enough. He still had that knowledge that he made his choice long ago. And as you see in the special act, he will still be there for Mamoru as his general, but he's still going to follow Beryl, and that is pretty much the exact reason why I ship them and I support them so much. This relationship, much more than Mamoru and Usagi's in this incarnation, is the epitome of we will not listen to our past lives. We will listen to what we are thinking, what our heart is saying, what our brain is saying, and move forward from that. And Jadeite is the man to break off of that when he makes this decision. And that is why I think that they're a really cool couple together. And I wish that fan fiction writers and fans in Sailor Moon would look at their relationship a bit more. But yeah. So, that's it for this episode. If you would like to see another episode, please comment below who would you like to see if you already know what I ship. If you don't and would just like to see a random episode, I have my list right here. There are 235 couples written out here, and if you go put a number 1 through 235 down in the description below, I will run through it, and whatever couple I come up on, I will make a video about it. Thank you so very much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.